Are you considering bringing home a Yorkshire Terrier but wondering about the differences between male and female ones? These adorable pint-sized canines have captured the hearts of dog lovers worldwide. But just like with any other breed, male and female Yorkshire Terriers have their own distinct characteristics. Whether you're seeking a playful companion or a cuddly lapdog, understanding the 10 key differences between male and female Yorkies will help you make an informed decision and ensure you find the perfect match for your lifestyle. Let's delve into the captivating world of these enchanting dogs and uncover the unique traits that set males and females apart. Welcome back to Doggy Pedia, where we bring you all things dog-related. Without further ado, let's begin. 1. Size. Yorkshire Terriers are a small breed of dog known for their adorable appearance and lively personalities. When it comes to size, there are slight differences between males and females. The standard size for both male and female Yorkshire Terriers should not exceed 7 pounds, approximately 3 kilograms. Females tend to be on the smaller end of the spectrum and can weigh as low as 3 pounds, approximately 1.3 kilograms. Some female Yorkies may even weigh a little less, but it's essential to ensure that they're still healthy and not underweight. On the other hand, male Yorkshire Terriers are usually on the higher end of the weight range, typically closer to the 7-pound mark. It's crucial to remember that these weight ranges are just guidelines, and individual dogs may vary slightly from the standard. Additionally, factors such as genetics, diet, and exercise can influence a dog's weight. If you're considering getting a Yorkshire Terrier, it's essential to monitor their weight and ensure they maintain a healthy size. Regular vet checkups and a balanced diet can help keep your Yorkie at an appropriate weight and ensure they live a happy and healthy life. 2. Height. In addition to weight differences, Yorkshire Terriers also have variations in height based on their gender. Male Yorkshire Terriers are generally a bit taller than females. When measured from the ground to the shoulder blades, male Yorkies typically stand between 8 and 9 inches, approximately 20 to 23 centimeters in height. On the other hand, female Yorkshire Terriers are usually a bit shorter. They typically stand between 7 and 8 inches, approximately 18 to 20 centimeters in height. It's important to note that these height ranges are general guidelines and not strict standards set by breed organizations. Individual dogs may fall slightly above or below these ranges while still being healthy and within the breed's characteristics. 3. Appearance. Both male and female Yorkies have beautiful shiny fur that feels silky to the touch, and both are really cute. But male Yorkies often look a bit more sturdy or strong. This is because they're usually a bit bigger than female Yorkies. As mentioned, Yorkies are famous for their long, shiny fur. While both genders have this, you might find that female Yorkies have slightly longer and even shinier fur than males. This difference is more noticeable if you let their fur grow instead of keeping it short. And since we're already at the topic, grooming your Yorkshire Terrier, regardless of gender, is crucial to keep their fur neat and shiny. Since female Yorkies might have slightly longer and silkier fur than males, they may need a bit more grooming. But remember, this really depends on the dog and how you choose to keep their fur. If you keep it short, you won't need to groom it as much. But if you let it grow long, you'll need to take care of it more often to keep it looking good. 4. Temperament. When it comes to their temperament, there are differences that can be noticed between the two genders. Male Yorkies usually love to play and may be more social, so you'll often see them running around and wanting attention. On the other hand, female Yorkies might be a bit more on the quiet side and like to do their own thing. They can be a bit more independent, which means they're happy doing things by themselves sometimes. 5. Training. Female Yorkshire Terriers are often considered easier to train due to their more independent and focused nature. They are typically less distracted by external stimuli, less prone to marking territory indoors, and are generally more consistent in behavior, which aids in maintaining a steady training regimen. Females also tend to be more sensitive to their owner's mood and tone of voice, potentially making them more responsive during training sessions. This, combined with their lesser likelihood to exhibit dominant behaviors, can make socialization and task-based training like agility trials smoother. On the other hand, male Yorkies might present more challenges in training due to potential stubbornness, increased distractibility, and occasional dominance issues. Unneutered males might mark territory indoors more frequently, complicating house trading, and hormonal fluctuations can lead to slightly more unpredictable behaviors. While they still respond well to positive reinforcement, males might need extra motivation during training and might require more patience and repetition to learn commands. Despite this, with proper guidance and persistence, male Yorkies can be just as successful in training. And we're already halfway through this video. So far, do you already have a choice between a male and a female Yorkshire Terrier? Let us know your thoughts later on, because for now, we have a few more comparisons to talk about. Who knows, you might change your mind later on. So without further ado, let's continue. 6. Behavior with other dogs. Male Yorkshire Terriers, especially when not neutered, tend to be more assertive or dominant in their interactions with other dogs, particularly with other males. This dominance can manifest itself in territorial marking, barking, or more robust play styles, which might lead to occasional conflicts. On the contrary, female Yorkies are generally more accepting and tolerant of other dogs, especially if socialized early. Their typically less aggressive posture and gentler play style can facilitate smoother interactions with other dogs. While both genders can exhibit same-sex aggression or dominance, it's more commonly observed in males. 7. Maturity. When comparing maturity levels between male and female Yorkshire Terriers, there are noticeable differences. Females generally mature earlier than males, both physically and behaviorally. This early maturity often means that female Yorkies will reach their full size faster and may exhibit adult behaviors sooner than their male counterparts. In contrast, males typically take a bit longer to fully grow, and their puppy-like behaviors might persist for a longer duration. This extended juvenile phase in males can sometimes be perceived as them being more playful or energetic, while the earlier maturity in females can be seen as them being more composed and independent at a younger age. 8. Marking behavior. In regards to marking behavior, there are distinct differences between male and female Yorkshire Terriers. Male Yorkies, particularly if they're not neutered, are often more prone to marking behavior. This involves urinating in small quantities in various locations, typically as a way to scent mark their territory. On the other hand, female Yorkies are typically less likely to exhibit such marking behavior, especially indoors, which can often make them somewhat easier to house train. 9. Health. When it comes to health concerns in Yorkshire Terriers, both genders are susceptible to breed-specific issues. These can include conditions like hypoglycemia, progressive retinal atrophy, PRA, and leg-calf Perthes disease. However, female Yorkies have additional health risks related to their reproductive system. One such condition is pyometra, a potentially life-threatening infection of the uterus that is most common in unspayed females. They can also face several challenges due to their small size. Pregnancy and birthing can be more difficult for them as compared to larger breeds. Their small stature often leads to smaller litters and may increase the chances of complications during delivery, often necessitating a cesarean section. Therefore, while both genders share some common health risks, females have additional reproductive health considerations that prospective owners should be aware of. 10. Lifespan. Regardless of gender, Yorkies generally have a lifespan of 13 to 16 years, which is relatively long when compared to some other dog breeds. While females may statistically have a slight edge, it's important to note that many factors can influence a Yorkie's lifespan, including diet, exercise, preventative health care, and genetics. Both male and female Yorkies can lead long and healthy lives when provided with the necessary care and attention, including a balanced diet, regular veterinary checkups, and an active lifestyle. Female dogs, when spayed, avoid the risks of various reproductive complications, which might otherwise decrease lifespan. Now that we've journeyed through the fascinating world of Yorkshire Terriers, you've learned how gender can influence the size, temperament, and even the health of these adorable dogs. Whether male or female, Yorkies share one thing in common: they're truly delightful companions known for their charm and liveliness. From their endearing personalities to their luxurious coats, there's no doubt that each Yorkie brings a unique blend of joy, affection, and style to a home. Whatever your preference, one thing is certain: a Yorkshire Terrier will bring plenty of love and happiness into your life. I hope we were able to answer the questions you may have in mind through this video. So which among the male and female Yorkshire Terriers do you think is best suited for your home and why? Please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. As always, if you enjoyed today's content, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. To be notified when we upload new videos, make sure to click the notification bell button. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.